Kong has the longest working hours in the world. In order to keep them physically and mentally fit, Hong Kongers prefer to visit fitness center to join different fitness programs or do exercise by their own. Nice to meet you. How often do you exercise?
Well, regularly, but it's hard for me to tell the exact number.
Around 3 times per week.
I exercise on a daily basis.
The booming of Hong Kong's fitness industry implies that Hong Kongers are becoming more conscious about their health, some of which simply want to make themselves look stronger, while some others wish to live a healthy, happy and well-balanced life. Now here comes the question, does exercise have effects on one's mood?
Well, I feel exhausted and then I have a lot of energy and I have a lot of energy for the rest of the day.
I feel high after a good workout, just wonderful.
Working out makes me feel amazing. The more I swim, the better I feel.
But before we investigate the relationship between working out and mood, let's have a look at some background information. According to a public health report done by the US National Institutes of Health, exercise is defined as a subset of physical activity that is planned, structured, and repetitive and has as a final or an intermediate objective the improvement or maintenance of physical fitness. On the other hand, Norman Dictionary defines mood as the way you feel at a particular time. There are many common stated benefits of exercise, of which the most typical and frequently mentioned is the emotion benefits. Exercise provides distraction from your worries. It also gives you chance to socialize, which reduces stress and anxiety. Sometimes, exercise is even described as a substitute of antidepressants, that is, drugs used to treat depressive disorder. As aforementioned, there are various advantages in working out. Can it encourage people to spend more time exercising? The answer seems to be not, as Hong Kong citizens are often criticized for spending few time exercising. This phenomenon is particularly obvious for the youngsters, as a public opinion survey on physical exercise participation revealed that only 12% young people do exercise daily, unlike the senior citizens of which nearly 90% of them exercise on a daily basis. Overall, the participation rate is low. Besides, it's also found out that Hong Kongers are more reluctant to exercise when comparing to the rest of the world. A survey revealed that 32.1% of Hong Kong adults meet the requirements set by the Health Organization, while the amount of British satisfying the requirements is 60.1%, which is nearly twice of that of Hong Kong. Although there are lots of factors affecting happiness, it is worth mentioning that Hong Kong scores the 75th in the 2016 World Happiness Index, according to the latest report. While UK, where citizens take more initiative to exercise, scored the 23rd among all other countries. Can it be an evidence that exercise has a positive impact to mood? I believe you may have once been stopped by somebody else promoting membership sales while walking on streets. This situation implies that doing exercise has become a trend. Have you ever thought of why people are so keen on working out? So now let's ask and find out. In our experiments, we are going to survey members of the public about their exercise habits, including their frequency, their reasons to do exercise, and what they expect to gain from it. Throughout the experiment, a total of 3 volunteers will be recruited to investigate the effects of exercise on mood. The volunteers are further divided into 2 groups. For the first group, the 2 volunteers will not engage in any rigorous exercise in the first week, while for the other group, the lone volunteer have made exercise a habit who work out 3 to 4 times per week. In the first week, he will keep doing exercise as usual. At the end, both groups will need to fill out a mood questionnaire. In the next week, The first group have to engage in additional moderate exercise once a day in addition to their usual activities, while another group should not engage in any rigorous physical activities. Same as the previous week, they have to fill out a mood questionnaire at the end of the week. In this experiment, we are expected to see if the mood of the first group of volunteers improves or not, and whether the second group will feel depressed if he is stopped working out constantly.
We have designed a mood questionnaire. Volunteers indicate their mood from scale 1 to 5 every day. Let's see how their moods have changed. Week 1, without doing exercise, it was easy to be furious when they face stress. They keep feeling safe when they repeat daily routine. Level of positive moods were not high. However, in week 2, there were changes. With exercise, they felt more enthusiastic in school life and body became strong.
During exercise, the brain will release a large number of endorphins, and this hormone can produce a pleasant feeling. Many people ask whether the sport can improve the depression. Do you know what is the answer? The answer is yes. Do you know the principle behind that? It is because the exercise will make the body muscles consume larger ammonia acid. Therefore, smaller natural ammonia acid, such as the tryptophan, can more easily through the blood enter into the brain. Recently, many people with depression have serotonin disorder, since tryptophan is a serotonin determinant. So, if the concentration of tryptophan is increased, it means serotonin is also increased and thus improving the depression. In view of this reason, why don't we do sport from now on? In the past February, Kowloon East Hospital launched a physical fitness remodeling scheme, which is a 12-week, 3 times per week, each 1 hour of exercise treatment. And the result shows that the participants have improvement regardless of physical and mental health. And the psychiatrist Dr. Ng indicated endorphin is a secretion which can make you happy, and it can be produced when every time you do the sport. However, it cannot stay at our body for a long period. Therefore, we need to keep doing exercise in order to retain this endorphin at our body so that we can have a consistent pleasant feeling.
Hey Lon, how's it going?
It's not good.
Oh, you look so sad. What happened?
Yeah, my exam is very bad.
So why don't you try some exercise to release your stress?
I think it's not worthwhile on me.
Trust me, Bo. Let's do exercise together.
Okay.
Play some basketball.
So after all this experiment and expert opinion, doing exercise can boost humans' mood. So go ahead and get sweaty.